Good morning, Houston. Good evening, India. Welcome to all of you. And I hope you all enjoyed your meditation last time. It was a longer one, but if you do it regularly, you will see a lot of benefits in your life and in your mental life, physical body, mental body, spiritual body, and emotional body. It will change everything in your life. I can assure you on that with regular practice. So this is a wonderful form of meditation. You can do it, but however, whenever you have less time, you can go back to 27 minutes, 18 minutes. Everything has been shared with you all. You have all those, but don't leave your meditation. So today, along with the meditation, I wanted to share some mudras with you. Mudras, balancing all the 5 elements. Our body and the entire universe is made up of 5 elements. And when these 5 elements, that is earth, water, fire, air, and ether, when they get imbalanced, they become imbalanced in our body. We suffer from diseases. These mudras are wonderful, and the effect is almost immediate. Like whenever we fall sick, we call doctor and we tell them that, okay, I have an important meeting or important work to be done. Can you give me injection so that I feel all right? And doctor give you injection, and within half an hour or 30 minutes, you feel absolutely all right to go for your work and all. So these mudras work exactly like that. Their effect is immediate. You just have to memorize that, and you can see that. And the one wonderful part of mudra is you can do it at any time. Before food, after food, while sleeping, while lying down in the bed, while commuting in the car, while talking to someone, watching TV, doing any work, you can do these mudras and it will give you the same effect. That's what it does. So there are a lot of mudras, but today we will just understand the mudras balancing all the 5 elements. So there is audio visual again, as usual. So can we have that, Ravi or Vipinji, whoever is managing? That audio visual?
Yeah, 1 second. Manav is not here today.
So. Okay, Raviji, I can play it if you want that mudra.
Okay.
Just give me 1 second.
Mudra. Mudra Vigyan is an entirely distinct and independent branch of yoga. This is the science of finger postures. Based on yoga of elements that go to create the human body. The science that can help raise the human being to achieve almost divine powers and keep the body perfectly fit. Like any yoga, mudras are nature's way of healing, as intended by nature, and therefore the mandates of nature are to be followed. Some mudras do give instant relief, but for permanent and long-term gains, they should be done with sincerity and belief. Mudras need no prior preparation. They can be done mostly, but with exceptions, at any time, anywhere, and under virtually any circumstances. According to the yoga of science, 5 elements, the Panch Mahabhutas, are referred to the 5 building blocks that go into the formation of any living body. Several ancient health systems are based on the concept of the balance of the 5 elements. According to Ayurveda and metaphysics, distortion or impairment of the 5 elements creates outer disturbance and inner sickness in the body. The 5 fingers of the hand represent the 5 elements. The thumb represents the fire or sun. The index finger, air or wind. Middle finger, sky or space. Ring finger, earth. And the last small finger represents water. Jalodhar Nashak Mudra. For this, make a fist. Open the index, middle and ring finger. Put the thumb pressure on the small finger. It helps to burn excessive water in the abdominal region and helps in weight reduction. Surya Mudra. For this, put the tip of the ring finger at the base of the thumb, with the thumb gently pressing on it. This mudra helps to reduce the weight of your body. Vayu Mudra. For this, press the index finger on the base of the thumb and keep the thumb on the index finger. Let the other fingers be absolutely straight. As the name suggests, this mudra helps to release gas and the discomfort almost immediately. Shunya Mudra. For this, put the tip of the middle finger at the base of the thumb, with the thumb gently pressing on it. This mudra helps those with impaired hearing. If there is no physical defect, the mudra, if practiced regularly, can restore the hearing power. Remarkably, it helps in getting rid of earaches within minutes. It takes no more than 2 to 3 minutes to get rid of most earaches. It helps in relieving the nausea and vomiting sensations felt while driving on winding hilly curves or while taking off or landing in aircrafts. It helps in many problems of vertigo. This mudra should not be continued after the problem has been removed. Hriday Mudra. For this, put your index finger on the base of the thumb and join thumb, middle and the ring finger. It helps to stimulate heart, controls palpitation and blood pressure. Some important tips on mudras. Mudra is a very exact and scientific yogic function by which one can develop or even change one's internal and external dispositions. That is, mental, anger, emotional disturbance, intelligence, etc., spiritual, concentration and meditation, or physical, in various diseases and illnesses.
So that was mudra. I'm sorry, normally I show it in parts, but today I played the entire thing, otherwise we get short of time. So 5 fingers, remember, and 5 elements they represent. So how will you remember that? The tallest finger is your sky or ether. Okay, you won't forget it. Remember, whenever we want to use the restroom, we always show this sign. So this is water. Thumb is your fire because it controls everything. Thumb, fire. Okay, now left is your two fingers. So your ring finger is the earth element, and your index finger is represents your air element. Okay, now nowadays, like whenever we all suffer from gastric problem at times. So nowadays you don't have to pop in pills to control your gastric problem. It's so simple. Just by doing this, you can get rid of your gastric problem within minutes. You can try it out at any time. While sleeping also, I do it so many times, and within minutes, the problem is resolved or it is manageable. It's a fact. You can try it out at any given time. Then so many times we feel bloated. That is excessive water. So this Jalodhar Nashak Mudra, remember this finger, which represents water. Everything, whatever is excess in the body, you have to burn it away with your fire, the thumb, which represents your fire element. So simple, Jalodhar Nashak Mudra. They are all scientific. And it doesn't mean that you will press it very highly and very hard. You don't have to. Simply, you have to assume this mudra. Don't press it too hard. Just assume it. I'm not pressing it. It is there. Okay? And then Shunya Mudra. In the flight, we often, you must have seen that because of the pressure problem, there's the earache starts, or you can't hear it properly and you feel the ear has been blocked. This mudra, that is called Shunya Mudra, immediately helps you to open up your ears and earache problem. People who suffer from vertigo, they can do this and it will be very, very helpful. Then earth, this Surya Mudra, the finger that represents earth element, this actually, the excessive earth, that is fat and all, it helps to resolve that. It has been seen, a lot of my students have given me this feedback that yes, it works. So you can do it again, as I said, while walking, while sleeping, while talking, while watching, while commuting. You can do this mudra, you can do these mudras 3 to 4 times in a day, minimum 2 to maximum 10 minutes, and then you can do it after some time. It will give you the same benefit and it will be very, very beneficial. Okay. Then Hriday Mudra. This is not in connection with your elements, but this mudra I wanted to share with you all because it's very, very useful. People who suffer from breathlessness, people who have heart ailment or lung ailment, this mudra is very helpful. So what you have to do again, if you remember, if you see that, you just have to put your index finger at the base of your thumb. Then you have to meet the tip of your thumb, your middle finger and ring finger, like this. And this mudra, it actually, if you join it together, it makes the shape of your heart. And they say, this Anjali, what we make, this hollow part, it collects the water, the amount of water, the same amount of blood heart pumps every time. It has been said. I have not seen it, but it has been told in yoga. And anyway, this mudra helps us, helps the people who suffer from breathlessness, heart-related problem, lung-related problem, and so this helps to resolve. I won't say control everything, but yeah, breathlessness and all, and you can see that effect. In fact, a few of my students, they said, who used to, the palpitation and all used to happen when they used to get stressed or when they used to go up on the hill, they said that stopped. And few of them, they said, I used to get breathlessness because of brisk walking and all, or even taking a few steps, the breathlessness used to happen. And they said, we see a lot of difference, and it has been very effective and very beneficial to all of us. So these are the mudras I wanted to share with you all. This is again completely scientific. Watch it, see it, and do it whenever you feel the need of these mudras. They are very effective. You can give me the feedback, and that's all I can say. And now it's time to do meditation. As you know, it takes about 45 minutes. And why I want you all to do this meditation regularly, because there are a lot more information, and there is different kind of meditation after this. It's called petal mantras. So once you do this meditation for about 2 months regularly, then you'll be liable to learn those petal mantras, which are again very, very powerful. So each and every chakra has four petals, or 4, 6, 10, 12, 16, and 2. And each and every petal has a mantra. And when you chant that, you will see a different world, different thing, and different kind of meditation, which is very, very powerful. But for that, you'll have to wait for 2 months, do it regularly, and then learn it. Because you'll have to learn all those petal mantras. It's very easy. We will take one by one chakra at a time. So you will not find it difficult at all. So that's all I wanted to share with you all today. And can we do the meditation now, Ravi?
Yes.
ॐ सहना भवतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति
Take your positions. Sit with your back straight, with your hands in Gyan Mudra, resting on your lap. Close your eyes and relax. Relax your shoulders, your hands, and your legs. Relax every part of your body. Now, with a relaxed body, focus on your breath, on the flow of your breath, be it fast, slow, rhythmic, non-rhythmic, equal or unequal. Focus on the temperature of your breath. Feel the coolness of the air on the inside of your nostrils while breathing in. Feel the warmth of the air on your upper lip area while breathing out. Now, with your eyes closed, look on both sides of your nose to stop inner eye movement. Let's begin with Omkar. Begin. Now, Brahmari. Now prepare yourself for Anulom Vilom. Assume the Pranam Mudra with your right hand and begin. Left in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold Jalandhar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold Jalandhar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Left out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Left in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold Jalandhar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold Jalandhar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Left out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Left in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold Jalandhar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6. Right in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Jalandhar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Left out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Release. Gently bring your right hand back to Gyan Mudra. It is now time for square breathing in sync with the Gayatri Mantra.
Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat.
With the Sushumna Nadi now activated, we begin our chakra meditation. Let us start with the Muladhara chakra, which is located just above the anus. Place your complete concentration on that part of your body. You may feel vibrations or other sensations on that part. With that awareness, visualize a red lotus with 4 petals, having a golden yellow square at the center. This is the yantra of the earth element. At the center of this golden yellow square, visualize a red triangle with its apex pointing downwards. At the base of this triangle, visualize a smoky grey shivling. Coiled around this shivling, visualize your Kundalini Shakti, which is in the form of a red serpent in sleeping state. This serpent is coiled 3.5 times around the Shivling. The main purpose of this meditation is to stimulate and awaken our primal energy, the Kundalini Shakti. Now, let us begin this divine journey by chanting the Bij mantra Lang. Begin. Lang. With an awakened Muladhara at the base of your spine, we now move above to the region of water, the Swadhisthana Chakra, located just below the tailbone. To concentrate on this, visualize an orange lotus with 6 petals and a crescent moon in the center. This is the yantra of the water element. To balance emotions, let us chant the Bij mantra Vang. Begin. Just as two bodies unite and become one in blissful embrace, visualize both the Muladhara and the Swadhisthana chakras rotating in clockwise direction and merging with each other. We have now synchronized the energy of the earth element and the water element and need to progress upwards towards the Manipur chakra, which controls the fire element. This is yet another step towards our final goal of achieving perfect harmony amongst all our chakras. Finally, all the chakras should be in perfect tune and rotate in the same clockwise direction. The Manipur chakra is located right behind our navel on the lumbar spine. To focus on that, visualize a yellow lotus with 10 petals. At the center, there is a red triangle, yantra of the fire element. The petals may appear to be made out of flames. And now, in keeping with the rotating movement of the lower chakras, to uplift your confidence and self-esteem, let us chant the Bij mantra Rang. Begin. Rang. Filled with confidence and leaving your ego behind, we now rise from Manipur Chakra to the region of air, the Anahat Chakra, located right behind the heart on the path of the thoracic spine. We find here a green lotus with 12 petals, with a star at the center, yantra of the air element. Soar into the softness of the sky. Feel liberated. Chanting the Beach Mantra Young will support this quest. Begin. Yang filled with passion and unconditional love. With an awakened Anahat Chakra, it is time to move above to the subtle region, signifying the ether element Akash Tattva. This is the Vishuddhi Chakra, located right behind our Adam's apple on the path of the cervical spine. To concentrate on this chakra, visualize a blue lotus with 16 petals, with a circle at the center, yantra of the ether element. Listen to the gentle whisper of your inner voice. Experience complete surrender. Now let us chant the Bish mantra Hung. Begin. Your emotions are now flowing, taking you into the depths of your inner world. It is now time to move above to the higher chakras, starting with the Agya Chakra, the third eye chakra, located between the eyebrows. For that, visualize an indigo lotus with 2 petals, with Om at the center. Om, as you all know, is the universal mantra and also the yantra of the Manas element or the lower mind. To get rid of Maya, illusion, to gain awareness of your inner self, we will now chant Om 3 times, which will help to stabilize your lower mind. Begin. You are now in deep meditation, in a state where the mind is free of any kind of conflict, virtually devoid of thought. The mind is completely blank. In this state of equilibrium, we move above to the Sahasrara Chakra, located at the crown of the head. Feel this sensation in this part of the body and visualize 1,000-petaled lotus, violet in color, gradually blossoming, opening up gently to reveal in its manifold layers the shivling at its center, the yantra of our higher consciousness, the supreme power. To get connected to the higher mind, now let us chant the Bish mantra Soham silently. For that, while breathing in, chant So silently, and while breathing out, chant Hum also silently. Begin. let the image of Shivling expand and get elevated. Focus on your energy and allow it to merge with the Shivling. Now channel it into a glorious fountain. The rainbow colors of this fountain are akin to divine energy, which now flows over your crown and subsequently all over your body like a luminous protective shield. With this security shield around you, it is now time to turn this awakened energy inwards and enlighten your inner world. So far, we have successfully generated powerful divine energy, which we should now internalize. To do so, let this divine light re-enter your body through the Sahasrara chakra. Now, let it descend through the Agya chakra, where it brightens. Then down to Vishuddhi, where it assumes a brilliant blue color. Further down to Anahat. This light suffuses your heart, entire heart, with pure, unconditional love. We now move down to Manipur with enhanced confidence and self-esteem. And then to Swadhisthana. Here are emotions in perfect balance. Finally, to Muladhara. The moment you come to Muladhara, visualize the subtle movement of your Kundalini, the primal energy. The release of energy through the subtle stimulation of the Kundalini generates enough power to vitalize and harmonize your body, mind, and soul. It's time to take this divine energy back from the Muladhara to its true abode, which is symbolized by Sahasrara chakra and the Shivling. Since we have successfully unblocked our chakras, the movement of energy meets little resistance, and the upward journey does not take time. Within a split second, this energy is channeled upwards, back to the Sahasrara Chakra. Now, at all the energy centers, the chakras are rotating in the clockwise direction. All are bright, balanced, and stimulated. The inner and outer body are in perfect balance, powerful and secure. With that, we will end this meditation with the universal mantra Om again.
ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति
Rub your palms together, cup your eyes, and slowly open your eyes. Hari Om.
Hari Om. Welcome back. We have deep relaxation, come meditation. Now, if you have any questions, we can discuss that.
Do you suggest to do all the mudras for 2 minutes?
Minimum 2 to 10 minutes, as I said, but it can be done 3 to 4 times in a day, whenever one feel like. It will give the same. Minimum 2 to 10 minutes.
While doing the mudras, should the palms face upwards toward the sky? Does Vayu Mudra
Well,
also
if you're
help in
walking and
digestion?
doing it, obviously it will be on the side. But if you are sitting and doing it, yes, then the palms should be facing upward.
Does the Vayu Mudra also help in digestion?
Vayu Mudra is more for excessive gas that we create because of the faulty diet or some problem. No, not in the digestion. It's basically for gastric problems.
Must both hands be used for mudra?
Yes, obviously. If you don't, only one side of the gas will be out. The other side will remain as it is. Yes, both the hands. All the time.
She's in a good mood today.
I'm sorry for that, but you need that, क्या बोलते हैं? हास्य रस.
My leg hurts in Suhasan. How to hit?
While meditating, if you are not used to sitting in Sukhasana, you can sit in a chair, as I said earlier. It's most important is to keep your back straight. So you can sit in a chair, not a problem. And you can, whenever you start feeling the ache in your leg, you can, if you're sitting somewhere, you can actually spread it out in front of you. It won't matter. Because your comfort level is more important, because when we meditate, it's important that we lose ourselves. If you're discomfortable because of the posture and all, your mind will go to the pain or the discomfort. So it's important to be fully comfortable physically, and then meditate. So if I can't sit in Sukhasana, sit in a chair.
Can we change mudras during meditation as per each chakra?
During the chakra meditation, it's important. It will be nice if you do the Gyan Mudra, Gyan Dhyan Mudra, this mudra. These mudras can be done whenever the need is, when the need arises. Like if you're suffering from gastric problem, you can do Vayu Mudra. If you have excessive water in your body, you can do Jalodhar Nashik Mudra. If you are suffering from palpitation, breathlessness, you can do Hriday Mudra. If you don't have these problems, like if you don't have fever or anything, any other problem, will you pop in the pills? Will you pop the pills? No, you won't. So these mudras should be done when the need is there. Otherwise, why? Why will you do that?
Can Shunya Mudra help with neural hearing loss? How long to use?
Neural hearing loss. Look, I haven't got any this thing, but yes. They say, and they because that's what it's my research based, they say it does. So we can try it out, but obviously in vertigo and all, it is very helpful. So you can try it out. In fact, give me the result, give me your research based thing, do it and tell me, okay, it has helped. I would love to hear that and add it to my research.
In case we have to get up halfway through the chakra meditation, do we start all over again from Muladhara or continue onwards?
No, obviously you'll have to start from all over again if you have to stop it, because and the duration is much if you stop it in between, yeah, it should be done from all over again, because you come out of it. The moment you stop it, you come out of that moment, or that deep meditation kind. Then you should. That's what I do.
Are mudras better
When
than
I
yoga?
think there is less time, I do a shorter meditation, not the longer one.
Are mudras better than yoga?
You have to understand what is yoga first. I think most of the people doesn't understand. So one of the day we will take this topic as yoga. What is yoga? What is the Ashtanga yoga? So asanas, actually asanas and all, it gives the flexibility in the body. And mudras are done when the need arises. So there are mudras in connection with our Panch Prana. I explained it to you, I think 2-3 class back. Again, we will talk about it. The mudras, so that there are mudras which takes care of your blood pressure problem. Even digestion, what you just told me. There's a mudra for digestion also in Panch Prana. Mudras in connection with the Panch Pranas. So mudra should be done when the need arises, and asanas are done for the flexibility and for the health purpose.
Could you please repeat the mudra for restlessness?
For breathing problem, that's what you're asking, or for which restlessness? I told you about the Jalodhar Nashik Mudra for when there is excessive water in the body. Then there is Vayu Mudra when there is excessive gas. We suffer from gastric problem. Shunya Mudra when there is vertigo, or there is earache, or so we can do this. And then this is Surya Mudra. To balance your earth element, and this mudra helps us to reduce weight also. So this can be done as many times as you want. That is called Surya Mudra in reduction of weight. And Hriday Mudra when you suffer from breathlessness or palpitation or heart related problem or lung related problem.
I still think of other things or thoughts. Does it improve?
You have to, as I said, it takes time. In one day, we cannot learn everything. We have to give time because our mind is like a monkey. It keep changing. It keep jumping from one thought to the other thought. But the thoughts reduces. As you keep doing it, you will see the number of thoughts is reducing. But you have to give it time. Like even I can't say for 100% that my thoughts have reduced and has become nil. No. Once that happens, we become the true yogi. That will take a lot of time. But yes, number of thoughts, as I said, will start reducing. And the journey towards that, the journey and doing this, it changes a lot of things in our body. But